Alrighty then. Hello, Karen.
Team
Are you showing your face today or not?
No.
Fair enough. So you played a lot of Dota recently? Assume the
I
answer is
always
yes.
play a lot of
Was
Dota.
going to say, the patch obviously was a fairly small patch, but have you felt like there's any noticeable differences?
Not really. I mean, like Death Prophet and stuff isn't picked as much, obviously.
Oh yeah, definitely Death Prophet.
I haven't been against the Tiny. I think I've been against the Primal Beast. Maybe
you got
once.
a big nerf, really big nerf, Primal Beast.
I mean, he was still quite annoying, but not as annoying as he was. I think the global, like being able to hear his Q, in the fog. Was that the change? I think it was.
Yeah, that's one.
It was actually, yeah, it's actually so helpful. Like
that feels a bit almost too much of a nerf to me. Because now, how do you use the Q if everyone knows it's coming? Yeah, quite hard that one. The weird change. Yeah, Primal Beast got, I think, the biggest nerf. Tiny's nerf was significant. You're right, you don't see a lot of Tiny, do you? Barely see him.
no, not anymore. No.
Yeah, the other thing you don't see, obviously, is just because of the MMR we're at, but we never saw the Harpy. People rushing Helm and the Dominator just to grab the Harpy and just whack it.
I don't think I've ever seen that in any of my.
No, never, ever. But it's in the pro scene, it was everywhere, right? Can I just point out something random? You know Nomad? Nomad
Yes.
Casting. He followed my channel 6 days ago. I didn't even know.
Oh,
Why?
very cool.
But why?
Oh, was it not because when Mo Farah was?
Ah, it must be Mo Farah. Oh, Farah must have lured everyone to the channel, including Nomad. That's pretty cool. All right, well, thank you very much. Mo Farah, you've done me a solid. Yeah, I've played some Dota since the change. I played Storm Spirit. He basically feels the same. The 10 damage off Overload, you definitely feel it. But it's roughly the same. They've gone for relatively similar bans. But first pick Tusk seems like a very Wobber standard. So, fair enough. So, any supports apart from Death Prophet you used to always see and now you won't see? I suppose Bane is still being banned even after the nerf. Do you play Bane much, Karen?
Yeah, I still play Bane in my solo ranked games. I literally play nothing but Bane.
You played since they reduced the Fiend's grip duration?
Yes, I haven't noticed anything different, to be honest.
I mean, 5 seconds is still quite a lot, right? So
it is, yeah, and you know, like even when there's a lot of counters, you know, it's maybe like a couple of seconds of grip is all you need, really, to.
True.
But I end up always just getting ags anyway, because then it reduces the cooldown a lot. So you can just keep casting it, and I find the cooldown of grip quite low anyway, just normally. But yeah, I just like Bane because it just goes through BKB, like the grip, and just it's just so good.
And they didn't really take away his laning prowess. They just nerfed the Fiend's grip, so he's basically the same hero, Bane. So yeah, I think that makes sense. Ban it anyway. Centaur Warrunner Pugna is interesting. They actually nerfed Pugna as well. Decrepify got the hammer and lost some cast range. I think the Nether Ward might have lost some zap range as well, so it's not quite as oppressive, yet they're still going for it. And I think Pugna Centaur could be a pretty decent lane. You know, Centaur's got 2 magic nukes. One of them doesn't cost any mana. Wow, these are heroes you've not seen in a very long time. We've seen very little Centaur, very little Monkey King. Not sure I'd want to play Monkey King into Pugna though.
I don't know. Is Monkey like has anything changed much with Monkey? Because a couple of my pubs, like recently, there's been a lot of like Monkey King picks, and they've either been like God or Dog. So
that is a lot of Monkey King players, isn't it?
Yeah, so I don't know. Like, it's a bit hit or miss in my pubs, but I don't know if anything's changed. Like, why are people picking him?
I don't think he's changed. I don't know if his win rate has suddenly gone up or anything. He's obviously always been the counter to melee offlaners, and I know that they picked him because it counters Centaur, theoretically, but all they need to do is go aggressive on him. He's very weak without Jingu when he's not got the stacks up. So Pugna uses Decrepify, Centaur runs in, Monkey King can't get any stacks off at this point. It's Hoof Stomp, Double Edge, massive burst damage. Then you can probably just right-click the Monkey King to death at that point. He won't do a lot back. So Yeah, I'm not sure about the Monkey King here. We will see. I'm assuming it's not Monkey King Tusk, but I don't know. Aaron Carson from active crime scene. Story
Yeah,
with
there's a lot of there's some drama happening in the flats below me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the police knocked on my door earlier.
Ooh. Thing.
Yeah. And the guy in the flat below me got arrested, I think. So
The flat below you, that's too close to home.
yeah, it is. It's
Oh,
been going
dear.
on for a couple of months, but it just really escalated today. So
Wow, okay. Yeah,
yes. So
definitely.
if I go AFK, it might be the police again.
Yeah,
But
you've not done anything wrong, that's fine.
yeah, no, I haven't.
Yeah.
They were like, oh, we're just wondering if you like heard or seen anything. I was like, well, I've been hearing stuff, but I haven't stepped out of this flat because I don't want to get anything happen to me. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to get fucking punched up or shit. You think I'm stepping out of my comfort of my own flat?
True.
Holy shit.
When I was living with Hashim in the second year of uni, it was like 6 o'clock in the morning. I was up for whatever reason, I can't remember. And I looked out the window and there was a police the outside the door in front of me, warning that if they didn't open the door, they were going to batter it down. And then the guy came out. And I thought, okay, this is not a great neighborhood either. So,
Jesus.
yeah, been there.
Oh,
Okay, Jakiro. Jakiro is strong
Standard.
hero. Makes sense. Very good. Do you play Jakiro as well?
Yeah, I do.
Did think so. Most supports you got you've had your hands on at some point. Pugna Jakiro
Yeah.
also. I mean, just those two supports. Imagine you get Hoof Stomped by the Centaur, Decrepifying and Macropyres going on top. That is a lot of damage.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be on the Radiant team right now. I would be thinking Dispel's very good here. Dispel Pugna's Decrepify, Dispel Jakiro's Dual Breath and Liquid Fire. So I'm thinking, sort of, you've got a Legion Commander, you've got Oracle if you're after another support. Oracle could be really good here. Good save, good Dispel, good magic immunity. Oracle's Fate's Edict makes you completely immune to magic. Pugna does no damage. Jakiro dots no damage. Centaur no damage. I'd actually love an Oracle pick right now. And isn't Sam known for his Oracle? It used to be first
He
ban.
is. Yeah, I think he used to get like 4 kills or something. Like he had like an ultra kill or something at one point, I think. Because he just kept KSing.
Well, yeah, I suppose. But he used to have a target band against him every game, and I would love to see an Oracle against that lineup. I think the Fate's Edict plus the Dispel, the Fortune's End, is going to be absolutely amazing here.
Did you see that thing on Reddit about Pugna and Rubik?
No, I don't think so. I saw lots of other ones.
Where apparently if Pugna puts the ward down,
yeah,
and obviously like the shard interaction, how like the suck goes onto like the enemies around it.
Yeah.
Apparently, if Rubik has steals Pugna's ult and has the shard, he can do the same thing on the ward.
On the enemy ward.
Yes.
Wow, that's quite funny. So you don't have to steal Pugna's ward; you just need to steal Life Drain.
Yes.
That is quite funny. I've not seen that. I saw the other stupid one where if you steal Splinter Blast from Wyvern or something and have Cold Embrace and you use the shard, the Splinter Blast that come off the shard Cold Embrace count as Wyverns, not your own, even though they deal damage, and it just denies the enemy rather than killing them. It was a really stupid interaction. There's some really dumb things in Dota at the moment.
10 seconds remaining.
None as dumb as Underlord one-shotting people.
I mean, God, yeah, that was horrible.
That's on the Chen can steal Roshan tier of awful game design or game bug. Anyway, they've got Necrophos Elder Titan. Necrophos has quite a lot of heal, but I do worry for him if he's sitting in the Ghost Shroud and he's got a Macropyre on top of himself. So it might be a little bit tricky for him. Elder Titan is an interesting one. He's a very beefy hero who can hit really hard. He's quite durable, as I've said, but Jakiro Pugna, it's a lot of kiting for him, and if Elder Titan gets put in Decrepify, can't really do anything. I'm not sure about that one. We'll see. What is that thing on the dire half the sky? Yeah, Gordon Ramsay. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why, but it is. It is Gordon Ramsay. Someone's clipped him from one of his like Hotel Hell or something.
With the ET pick, we haven't seen an ET in a very long time either.
Yes.
So I'm wondering if there's like the reasoning behind that pick, Because like maybe they're thinking of like some sort of strat, or maybe they just think that it's just gonna be good against Dire team.
Well, usually you see Brex playing it, and not many other people play it, but actually, you're talking about a strat. I can see it. Elder Titan gets a big sleep, like 4 or 5 seconds. Monkey King walks in and casts his ult. Elder Titan gets his ult off. It does a big percentage of their current health. Necrophos gets a free scythe kill right after it, which will do even more damage because Elder Titan will be near them. I think if Elder Titan gets a good sleep, it's game over for the Dire. Look how much they can follow it up with. So I think actually, now that you made me think about the synergy, I really like it. And I can see that Dire have gone Wraith King because they're saying, well, if you kill me once with all your powerful setup and the Necrophos, I'll just come back to life and you'll have to deal with me twice. So I can understand that. Now I think they're looking for a support still on Radiant, or is it Elder Titan Pos 5, Tusk Pos 4, perhaps? Necro mid?
Yeah, I think it would be Necro mid.
But are they missing a Pos 3 on the Radiant, or is Elder Titan the Pos 3 and they're missing a
Could
support?
be. Or be Tusk 3? Maybe get that Ags quicker, pick people.
I do like the Ags on Tusk. They banned Lifestealer, which means they have no idea as well. And I like these drafts because if you make it really open with your picks, the enemy team really struggle to know what to ban, and that's exactly what's happening right now. So we're going to see what they do end up with. Now they ban another Pos 1. Where do they think? They think it's a Monkey King support, actually.
Oh.
Because they saw Monkey King in phase 1. And they think, it's going to be Monkey King 4 with an Elder Titan 5, 3. You've got a Tusk, maybe a Tusk 4 or 5. This is I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to see. I would have still expected Monkey King 1, and it was a retaliation to the Centaur pick. It is, Elliot. Yes, my brain is going galaxy brain mode to try and work out this draft. If I was running the team myself, Monkey King would still be the 1. You'd have Elder Titan as the 3, Tusk as the 4, Necro as the 2, and I'd still be picking a support as my last pick. Something to go with Monkey King.
Last pick 5?
Oh, it's just how your draft gone. I would still pick the Oracle. Definitely pick the Oracle.
You don't see last pick support.
Well, we're going to see. We're going to find out. They did go Medusa, so they were right. Dire obviously had a better handle on what's going on. So Monkey King will be a support. Medusa will be the Pos 1, and Necro will be the Pos 2. That's quite a tanky lineup on the Radiant, I must say, and Medusa is very good against Wraith King, because you kill all the skeletons in no time at all. You can tank him. He doesn't buy Diffusal Blade. He doesn't have consistent damage enough to kill you. Decrepify could be quite good against Medusa, but yeah, I think it's a smart Medusa again. And there's no there is anti-mage, but they've already picked Wraith King. Do they still shoehorn in an anti-mage and put anti-mage mid? Or is that a bad idea? And you shouldn't just pick anti-mage because you see Medusa. I would still go anti-mage. Really,
with a Wraith King on the team?
Yeah, I'd still go it. Nope, they go Zeus. Interesting. Zeus is a hero we have not seen. He did get buffed. We talk about buffs. Zeus Heavenly Jump goes a bit further now. And I think they buffed the damage on his Arc Lightning by 10 or something. I'm going to see if I can get the patch notes up quickly.
Did people get the Heavenly Jump often though? Kinder surprised Necro.
Well, you didn't like it wasn't like the best ability ever, but yeah, you still took a point in it because it did give you a bit of ability. So they've increased the distance by 50, which is nice. They've reduced the cast point on Lightning Bolt by 0.1, so much easier to cast quickly. But they also gave 10 damage per level to Arc Lightning, which is a really nice buff because that's obviously a spammable move. So I'm actually a big fan of the Zeus buff. I'm just not sure if it's enough because Medusa doesn't have high HP. So static field doesn't do a lot. And Zeus can output a massive, massive ton of damage. The only reason I think this could be really good is imagine Zeus gets 6 in mid, right? It's going to happen. He's going to get it around 5-6 minutes because that's what Zeus does. Pugna just decrepifies the support who's on half HP, and Zeus just instantly kills them. Because 300 magic damage global nuke on top of a 50-60% magic buff. Crazy. So I'd like to see that, but...
I think the reason why I got confused was because I completely forgot that they swapped Heavenly Jump and Static Fields.
They
into the
did,
shard.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why I was like, why is that so significant? I thought it was still the shard, you see.
Oh
So
yeah,
I was
Heavenly
like,
Jump is weird because having an ability, Heavenly Jump, Zeus never had a built-in mobility, but then having to pay for static field and it only being 9%, it's a weird nerf. You have to go your shard, you can't not. It is too good, but then you have to have Heavenly Jump as well. Whereas before, most of the time you just ignored it because you couldn't be bothered to pay for it, right? 1500 gold,
30 seconds
1400
to
gold.
battle.
I mean, we'll see.
ooh, what's happening in the jungle already?
Well, they ran in. It is Debate Male, Medusa, Kinder, Necro, so that's an interesting sort of lineup. You've got Wobber playing the Elder Titan, not the Tusk, which is being played by Kokopium, and Sharkwaku on the Monkey King. Monkey King's support, which will be interesting to see. You've got Nat on the Zeus, does make sense, and Veteran on the Wraith King. So the Dire have gone a lot more standard, shall we say. And thank you for the sub, by the way, MS Viking. Big appreciation for that. No signature heroes today. Yeah, there's not a lot of signature hero. I guess Wraith King, the courier just takes the the bounty. I think Wraith King being played by Veteran is quite signature. He does play a lot of heroes though.
Yeah.
Darkwaku realizing that 25% lifesteal is not really enough. There's a big trade actually. They both took about the same amount of HP. Maybe Asham did slightly worse. Not sure. It's Tusk 3. It's Tusk. Wobber is playing. Right, so Wobber is playing POS 3 on Wobber's hero.
No.
No,
No, Kokopium.
Kokopium is playing 3. Kokopium is playing 3. Wobber is playing 4, but Wobber is on Elder Titan playing POS 4, the role Kokopium does. And Kokopium's on
Yes.
his hero, but playing POS 3. It just is a weird way around this lane.
Yes.
Not entirely sure why they've gone with it, but they have, so that's that. Have to see what they can do. But I'm never convinced with Monkey King support, I must say. Like, being melee, yes, you can get... Oh, nice dodge from the Mischief. You can get Jingu, but look, you have to hit the same target 3 times. You can't really sit there and trade with a Centaur. You're only a support. He's already used all 3 tangos and his half HP. Base strength 18. He's salving, which is a massive overkill because he only has 560 health. Even the Pugna has way more HP. I don't know, I think it's tough for Monkey King support, but anyway, keep an eye on that lane. Someone has bet 10 channel points, that is all so far.
Yeah, it was Elliot. Sorry to name and shame Elliot.
Do you know who bets it?
Yeah, you can see.
Okay, I never looked to see exactly who it is.
Oh, I always do, so I can
Oh yeah, that's
see
true.
who's
Shame
bet
then.
like 10 against like 5k or something.
Where do you see who's bet?
If you can either click on the prediction bit and then hover over like the points bit, or if you type in /prediction and then click on summary, it actually gives you like a bigger
Oh, very nice, very nice. Be interested to see how well Debate Mail does playing the Medusa. I'm not sure how much POS 1 he really plays. Sure he'll get a handle on Medusa. It's quite an easy hero, and maybe he has played it and I've just been unaware of that. 20 versus 11. This is a very high intensity game right here. Wobber is playing the Elder Titan with no points of Echo Stomp. I feel like missing Echo Stomp tends to be a support, tends to be a core build. I guess you do more damage with Natural Order, that's true. Taking away some base armor as you go near them. And all of their magic resistance at max rank just by having the Spirit next to them. Ah, Wobber hits a little bit too early. Wants to make the most of that big damage, but taking tower hits is not worth it. Each tower hit hits for 90, which is obviously more than you hit. Isn't it crazy that Treant Protector level 1 hits harder than the tower?
Is it actually?
Yeah. Whenever he punches you, it's like being shot by the tier 1 tower.
Oh,
I mean, it's crazy. Yeah, it's actually insane how hard it hits. The tower just hits quite fast, I guess, and has long range.
Oh,
Bit
top.
pretty standard. Oh, I missed top. A bit of a fight going on. They do get a veteran. It's a very nice kill to have straight away.
Maybe he got trapped by the shard. Yeah, he did.
Did he?
Along
Okay.
with tag team and probably the spirit
Yeah, getting punched to death.
God.
Ooh, Jabamo gets stunned. He gets a bit of mana back, puts the mana shield on. He will be okay. Sharkwaku did so much damage with that tree dance. 210 damage at rank 2 of the ability. Now I see why he's a support hero.
Oh,
somewhat.
Luke's HP.
Just survives from the Mystic Snake, which is a fair chunk of damage. Backward slow has the Ring of Health, so he will be able to survive in this lane. And of course, he has a point in return. It's always nice to have. But it looks like Jabamo is going to be farming pretty uncontestedly. Whereas what is going on mid, you've got, like we said, Kinder mid playing Necrophos. Playing against Zeus, I think Necro is one of the best heroes against Zeus mid, because you have so much regen from last hitting. And Zeus's denying ability isn't particularly high, because he has short attack range. And you just get last hits, you heal yourself up with Death Pulse. Necro did actually get nerfed last patch. He lost 5 healing from Death Pulse, which I think you'd say isn't really a lot. But still. Kinder surprised that absolute legend from ages ago. He is a legend, yeah. He's got a lot better at the game. Like, when he started playing these in-houses, he was, what, a Crusader or something?
Yeah.
And now he stands up to good players mid, no problem.
Oh, Bob.
Have a look.
Oh,
Sharkwaku's low.
dodge.
He will die to the power of Nether Blast. Now, support Pugner don't always max out the Nether Blast. They're supposed to either max Decrepify and get the ward. But I suppose Nether Blast is nice just to have some of your own burst as well. I just think maybe you shouldn't max it unless you're going for hard push on the towers. You know what? Maybe that's not a bad idea this game. Sharkwaku's gone into the air, going to drop down. Being called a Smurf is a great compliment when you're not actually one.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going hard on Veteran. Yeah, massive damage here, but good stun from Hashim. They're actually going to turn around, but Veteran, he cannot fight that. Fighting into Wobber and Cacopium. Okay, the kill will actually go to Veteran, who picks it up with the skeleton.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But Hashim got the XP, so he is now a level 5.5 Jakiro, which is very, very high level. He's gone a very unorthodox Jakiro build. 3 points Liquid Fire. 1-1-3, which is good for pushing. And of course, Liquid Fire goes down in cooldown, and it doesn't cost you any mana.
Yeah, that's probably why.
But he needs to spam it on cooldown now. It also lowers attack speed more and more. So I can see it having some impact, actually, but you just have to make sure you use it a lot. And if not, on the tower at least.
Oh,
out comes the Zeus on.
Karen's
getting surprised by Zeus being in the game. Jabamo will go down to the Zeus ult. That's why everyone loves playing Zeus in mid. Oh, Kinder, he's brandishing that Hood of Defiance. Does he actually just gets the kill? Straight up kills Nat. I'm sure Nat wasn't expecting that, but the power of Death Pulse, 280 magic damage plus the ultimate Reaper's Scythe. He gets the kill.
Oh my god, I can imagine Kinder just chuckling.
Oh, Kinder's loving it, especially when Nat's a mid player. He plays plenty of Zeus and he's higher ranked than you.
Yeah.
That's a little ego boost. Nat should abandon. I don't think so.
I mean, I didn't want to say it, but you said it.
Ice Path goes on to Tusk, but Tusk is holding the Walrus Punch. Tag Team Walrus Punch has no mana. He's missing the mana for Walrus Punch. He needs 2 mana, but now he has lost the tag team. That is very tragic. It looks like Veteran will be able to survive in this lane, but there is a level 6 Tusk still. Level 6 Tusk to level 4 Wraith King. Kinder has turned up top, but he's not the greatest hero when it comes to ganking. He just runs and presses the Death Pulse. Veteran will fire some of his mana to stun him, temporarily at least. But now he's going to farm a creep wave and a count. Jabamo actually will find a kill in the bot lane. Gets a kill onto backwards hello. Not sure how they managed to kill, but that's very nice for a Medusa. Level 6 with the treads, happily farming.
How will they deal with like Medusa like later on in the game? Because obviously sometimes people will build like a diffusal or something, right? But like looking at the Dire team, I don't see anyone building a diffusal on that team. So how are they supposed to kind of deal with it?
Oh, heavily jumped from Nat into Kinder. Ashen is here. Puts the damage. He macropires. Doesn't have enough mana for Ice Path. I don't think his build is very conducive to ganking. 3 points Liquid Fire. Good for pushing. Good for being in lane and harassing. Quite bad if you rotate. Does very little damage. Not much slow. Yeah, unfortunate there. I think you can kill Medusa if you just chunk enough damage on her. You've got Zeus plus Pugner. You've got Jakiro as well. I think you can do enough magic damage, and I think J8Mel has to consider a BKB this game, because not going a BKB against Zeus Pugna and things like that, I think would just be madness.
Uh-oh.
J8Mel's fine. Maybe
No,
not
Nat.
Nat.
Nat. Okay.
No, he's okay. He does get up. He's going for the standard Zeus build. Get as much mana regen as you can. Aether Lens into I'd assume the shard. He's not actually queued it up yet, but I would expect him to buy the shard at 15 minutes because it adds so much damage. I quite like Heavenly Jump though. Don't know if you've ever already seen much Zeus, but 100 damage, only 10-second cooldown. Centaur, he's
Oh.
ulted. He's managed to find Sharkwacker. Sharkwacker will go down, rank 2 double edge into the face. Nice gank there. But yeah, max Heavenly Jump's pretty good. It also slows you by 100%, and the slow goes up to 2.5 seconds long, and I think you can make it even better. You can make Heavenly Jump hit 2 targets. The slow is actually incredible, and it procs the static field. As you can see, the cast range of it is massive.
Radiant's bottom tower is
1000 range it affects. I think it's underrated spell. No, 100% slow is not a route. Like League of Legends, Dota has a minimum move speed.
Oh,
the
top.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. I feel safe.
Oh, there's the damage. Oh, Walrus
Oh
Punch.
my
Goodbye.
God.
And that's a Wraith King who had it. He had his ult, but he had no mana.
Oh no, that is sad, G.
Yeah, I think
Oh.
the minimum move speed in League of Legends is 200, but in Dota it's 100. Heavenly Jump is weird on Zeus. Yeah, it definitely gives mobility to a hero who never used to have any. So it's a massive buff to Zeus. I do agree it's a weird decision that they went with. I don't know why there was a problem with static field in the first place. I like the idea that you had to be careful with positioning on Zeus, or that you could buy a shard if you wanted to. So it was a very strange change. I agree. But I think what we found there is that Cacopium is deadly. He doesn't have any
Yeah.
fancy items, just a bracer and phase boots. And he's going straight for Blink Dagger. But yeah, Tusk is deadly. I mean, 95 damage from tag team. And then you do a 300% crit on a support who doesn't have much, health. Or even Wraith King, who's got 3 armor. Now he's got more. He's got Helm of Iron Will, Ring of Protection, nearly Armlet. He'll be okay. He'll just farm the jungle. Look at the farm though on Kinder. 114 lasted at 11 minutes. It's crazy. 5.7k net worth. A little bit of a lead for the Radiant because of how farmed he is. The only reason Radiant's lead is not bigger is because the supports are so poor. They're going yet again
Oh,
on
no,
Veteran.
Mac.
They actually get the ultimate up from Sharkwaku, and Veteran will die in it, but they have no mana for Walrus Punch. Oh, a lot of damage coming out from Jakiro. Fantastic Macropire. Zeus ult as well. The Radiant team are absolutely melting. Backwards those hits with the stun. Wobble's going to go down. 3
what a
kills.
rotation. Like, what? Yeah.
Full team. Everyone's there, and guess what? There was only 1 casualty, and it was Wraith King's ultimate. So yes, it is
Yeah.
down for 3 more minutes, but is it worth it? Yeah, that's what Reincarnate's all about. So very, very nice to have there. I don't think so, Elliot. You predicted like 2 channel points, so I think you could be okay with losing potentially. Anyway, there's plenty more of this game to happen. Just the power of Dire's early game is not to be underestimated. Because they have a lot of burst damage. They've got a Zeus, for crying out loud. His damage is crazy. And he's trying to get the Aghanims ASAP. Oh, and he's got somewhat just to feed him some mana. They've got a nice sort of sibling relationship here. Helping each other out. Zeus just walks in and takes the bounty. J8Mel was like, nah. He also takes the camp as well. J8Mel's so scared of Zeus. Really, really scared.
Ooh.
Dark
Here
Quacky.
on the hunt.
Oh, he's fine. A little bit of dot damage isn't going to take Monkey King down. I think Macropire doesn't destroy trees anymore.
Radiant's middle tower is under
So
attack.
it's a bit harder for Jakiro to de-tree the Monkey King. We'll see what the support Monkey King can actually do. I don't think it's done a lot at the moment. He's sitting here in mid. 350 damage with an 80% slow. That is good. But he doesn't seem to have a lot of items. I mean, he's the poorest hero in the game at the moment. He's got no boots. He's walking on 250 gold. Yes, Elliot. So the interaction is, if the tree gets destroyed, what is it? It's a 4-second stun. And even if your own team accidentally kill the tree, that happens quite a lot as well.
The Dire's top tower is
So that's the counter to Monkey King. If he's hopping around on trees, but you've got an ability to kill trees like Timber Saw or something like that, very good against Monkey King. Or you can cut down the tree with a Tango or a Quelling Blade, if you know which one he's on. And yeah, no one wants to be stunned for 4 seconds. So Kinder's gone Travels. Very nice item to get on Necro. Going for the Kaya and Sanj, which I think is a smart choice this game. I would probably have upgraded to the full pipe given how much magic damage is on the Dire team.
Rip.
Top lane is a bit of a fight. Yeah, Jakira's going to go down. It does get his ultimate off. Sharkwaku drops the ultimate, but it doesn't do quite a lot when you're Monkey King. Zeus Ult goes out. A lot of damage is done. Debatemo now has no mana. Backwards, so trying to get the kill on Cacopium. Cacopium doesn't seem too bothered about it, though. He's got the Blink Dagger. He's got the Snowball into Blink. The TP is cancelled from Necrophos. Now Cacopium's in trouble. He's likely to be killed by Zeus, yeah. He probably should have snowballed and then tried to blink into the trees, but that just did too much damage to him and he will go down. What's happening here? A bit of an escape. So Dire doing really well at the moment. They lost to Jakiro, but it's worth it. Picked up some kills.
That's what Elliot does not want to hear. Dai do well. His 20 points are on the line.
Oh, he's
so.
very invested in this, isn't he?
I'm hoping that one day, with all this knowledge, Elliot will play Dota.
I hope so. He's too busy. He's a smite boy. Yeah, Monkey King's got no chance. He sits there as a tree, but they know where he is. They've literally just seen him, as if they were going to go, oh, he must have gone. Okay.
He just pinged the ward as well on the cliff.
Did he? Oh, that's sad. So they will bring him down. Centaur Warrunner with that blink. Doing really well. Backwards hello. I know he's a good player, so I shouldn't be surprised. But 4-1-6 with the blink, making really aggressive plays. I love Centaur Warrunner. One of my favourite offlaners to play. You just don't see him a lot at the moment. He's sort of fallen out of favour because everyone's playing Sand King. But you can't play Sand King in the in-house because he's always banned, which is rightfully so. Jakiro with the max rank Liquid Fire. So he has gone full tower push. I'd expect him to buy a shard next if he really is committing for that.
Jesus.
If there's something you've learned about Hashem, it's he loves to push towers on supports. He plays Shadow Shaman. That's why he played Nature's Prophet just today. Any support that can push a tower. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
He was playing POS 4 and he ended the game with the most net worth.
No way.
And nearly the most damage dealt as well on Prophet 4, playing it for the first time. It was, I was very impressed, I must say. But he didn't bust it out this game. He's gone for one of his old faithfuls, Jakiro, but with a rather interesting build, shall I say. I think maxing Ice Path last doesn't seem like maybe the right decision to me. He goes for the stun. Unfortunately, he misses both. They're going to use the Stampede. Out comes the ultimate from Wobbit. Is he going to get it? Yes, he does get a 3-man ultimate. Also, the Monkey can come out from Sharkwaku. It's not doing a lot. Oh no, Kwanga, he's going to die. That's Hashem's very strange name. Backwards Slow's being beaten up to death by the Radiant Heroes too. That did not go well for the Dire whatsoever. And did you see that there was Decrepify used by the Pugner while the Necrophos ult was on the same target? So Necrophos ult was like, oh yeah, big damage time.
No.
Yeah, Wob isn't playing Tusk. Yeah, it's Cacopium. It's very strange. Kinder is getting quite scarily strong at the moment. I think he's picked up the shard. Went for a very early purchase. Is that going to be okay? Oh, the snowball. Yeah. He's going to go down. No, that's going to go down. Don't need the punch. Just the right click's going to be fine. Nat dropped his ultimate as well, trying to put out as much damage as he could because he knew he was going to die. Backwards, so he might get a kill onto Wobber, but not quite enough damage because Cacopium is very tanky. He's going to sit the snowball as long as he can and then blink out immediately. They also nerfed Deathseeker, but it's still a very good ability. 2.5 second E-Blade, basically. That's cheap. And I think it then applies a Death Pulse that comes out from the target to all nearby targets. So it's very nice, the Deathseeker.
Cacopium's going for a BKB. I thought he would have went for a Death Star.
Are you expecting him to go just full damage?
Yeah, but I sort of understand the BKB.
Oh, this game? Against the Dire team? Yeah. Because you can ignore every hero on the Dire team with the BKB apart from Wraith King. But then even with Wraith King, you can still ignore his stun. So there's almost no reason not to go BKB. You can see Veteran's basically been doing the farming game, which is what he's known for. Deso, Armlet, he does a lot of damage now. Gets the BKB, or sorry, the Blink. Then I'm expecting him to turn up to fights. That would sort of be the critical mass for him. Because this isn't a game where you want to be AFK farming against a Medusa. You're never going to win that 1v1. Not in the late game. Oh, there's the stun from backwards hello. Sharkwaku getting the ultimate off again. Does give him a lot of armor. Oh, the ultimate's dropped by backward, so he will secure the kill. He went Tread Centaur, which is interesting. The last time I think we saw something like that was we saw a Treads Panga recently. But Tread Centaur, I mean, 10 strength does help your double edge. A bit of attack speed, never awful. I still just think Tranquil's is so much better for Centaur, given how much health regen he needs. Yeah, Monkey King is having a very, very hard time. Whereas Kinder, he's having a great time. Highest level at the moment. Getting every item he wants. He found a Nethershore. Nethershore is a really good item in this game because you need magic resist desperately. He actually went for Ghost Shroud slow. I've not seen that talent used a lot. I suppose 48% slow for 4.5 seconds is very good. But I'd probably always grab the Death Pulse heal just to help myself out.
It's being beamed. I love that word.
Beamed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
good,
use it a lot.
good adjective. Some more towers need taking though, especially from the Radiant.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Kinder shouldn't be that scared at the moment. Or maybe he should have the entire Dire team turn up. Zeus needs a little bit more mana. He does already have an Aghanim Scepter, but no Ag Shard yet. That should be his next purchase. Unless there's an Ag Shard on the curve for him. No, not yet. Stun from backwards to low. There's the full burst. Kinder's actually still going to be such a tanky hero, and he has the power of Kyra and Sand's going to throw out as much damage as they can, but backwards to also tanky. A massive 4-man ult comes out with the Reaper Scythe. Easy secured kill on backwards to low. But Veteran manages to find a kill. He sneaks a kill on Sharkwaku, poor support who's always being killed. But a massive, crazy amount of damage by the Radiant. Really nice play from Wobber. Just straight up annihilate somewhat. Veteran does have his ultimate, hits very hard. Punch comes out, but Kokopium's actually going to die. Jakiro, is that going to be a kill? I think it will be. No way for him to survive. Kinder surprise with the triple kill. Time to take out Veteran if you can. You've got to be careful because he has that Desolator. Hits very hard. That's the second life. Whoa, that crit was huge. Debate Mill turns up to the fight. Ghost Scepter, Ghost Shroud is used. Is Veteran going to be killed? Yes, definitely going down. Tries to armor toggle, but ends up killed. The tower has gone down as well, and that is going to escape because he has a Centaur ult. But Sharkwaku is not going to allow him to escape. Gets the stun, drops the ultimate again. Always using the ultimate, Sharkwaku. Great Decrepify from Somewhat with the heal as well. Still dies to the Death Seeker, and Sharkwaku lands right on Somewhat's head. What a lot of kills the Radiant got there, and now they're in a good position to start heading that tier 2 tower. Debate now turning up just at the right time to help out, now that he has the Manta style. Yeah, Kinder never dies. Level 19 Necrophos Kinder. He not only got a solo kill on Zeus mid, 704. He's level 19. He's got the top net worth by 3k gold. I would just love to see him build that Hood of Defiance all the way into the pipe because it gives so much more magic resistance, and I think he really needs the magic resistance. Like, as much as he can possibly get his hands on. But maybe you should think about Shivas at some point for the Wraith King, but I don't think so, actually. It's, at the moment, looking pretty hard for Dire, despite the fact that they actually have more, or have nearly as many kills, and they've won a couple of good team fights. I just think the Radiant's team is so much more late game.
Yeah, because of the Medusa.
Yeah, Medusa Necrophos feels better than Zeus and Wraith King, in my opinion.
Yeah, but Wraith King can do quite well in the late game, can't he?
Not on the same level.
Ah, right.
Not on the same level as Medusa. Nowhere near, I don't think. And Zeus can do well late game. I still think Necro's better late game than Zeus. So, yeah, that's my assessment anyway. There's a 15% magic resistant talent that Kinder will pick up later. I'd love to still see him go hard. Put that all together, he can have like 60-70% magic resistance.
Maybe someone will get a Nullifier against Kinder.
Nullifier is good for Wraith King, but the rest of their team don't really care that much because they're almost all magic damage dealers. The only person who cares is Wraith King, so if Veteran wants to kill Necro, he's going to have to pick up his own Nullifier at some point, which is quite a good item for Wraith King. Really high damage. But I'm not sure if he was being chased by Kokopium. Kokopium is running straight at him. Sharkwaku didn't let him escape. They got him in the shards as well. Absolutely beautiful play from the Radiant. Goes straight into the Walrus Punch, but
Can they kill Veteran? They've got to kill him twice. Zeus puts out a lot of damage without being there. Sharkwaku is definitely going to go down to the massive damage coming up from Jakiro, but Kinder turns up. He is fighting a 4 versus 1. He's got to be really careful here. Doesn't seem like he cares. He's very tanky. Wobber gets his ult off. Ultimate onto Veteran. It's going to be an easy kill. And he's regenning so fast, going to stay in the snowball so that he heals up. 20 stick charges as well. Is he going to drop them? Yes, he does. Death Seeker. He's got to survive this. He has a gem for some reason. I don't know how he got the gem, but he really doesn't do it. And then Jabema, he runs in with the ultimate, chasing them all back. Somewhat is going to go down to somebody, I assume. Yep, Jabema will pick up the kill there. Whose gem was it? Did you see?
I think Wraith King dropped it when he died, but I don't know if it was somebody around him who dropped it. Oh, Sharkwaku, it's Monkey's.
Oh, it is Monkey's gem. Right, so he bought the gem for his own team. Can I just say that he's still got no boots? He's got no anything. Look how he's got one item. 25 minutes into the game, he just has one orb of corrosion.
What is he saving for? Wait, it's calling something on the courier. Maybe.
No, I don't. I mean, he needs to buy something. Why is he so poor?
Hell?
Oh, why is that pig moving so fast? Yeah, pig pole. Polymorph yourself, but go 10% faster. Very, very hilarious item. It's on there. It's on Wobber. There it is. I'll put the tooltip up. I don't know if my tooltip overlay still works, to be honest.
It does. It does.
I've never checked it. Because it used to have a bug for a bit as well, where it didn't always show the right time. Like, it showed the items in the positions in the past, but... Yeah, I never bother changing it. I guess I don't stream with delay anymore, because I'm not casting an in-house league at the moment.
Sharkwaku bought another gem.
Another gem? He bought another gem?
Yep, he's got one on him again. So...
Oh no, I think it was given to him.
Oh.
I'm not sure he bought... Yeah, because Kinder's now not got it. I don't think he bought a second. Imagine.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, the Dire dropped it. Okay, yeah. Wait, what?
The Dire dropped it? Does it say who owns the gem?
Yeah, said it was owned by Sharkwaku. But wait, I'm very confused. Wait, what? Okay. So that fight at top, it was dropped. But it looked like the Wraith King dropped it, but it wasn't. So I guess Kinder retrieved it.
They're going on Jabate now. They're going to put as much damage into him as he can. He does have his ultimate. Does he get it off in time? He's trying. He doesn't have enough. Yeah, he does have enough mana. He just managed to get off in time. But Jabate is still going to go down. They do have the damage to kill him, but there's a lot of damage coming out onto the Dire. Huge damage from Kinder. There's going to be the first death onto Veteran. Kinder now with the Shiva's Guard, which means he can easily chase the Centaur, drops the ultimate, gets a kill on that chunky strength hero. Meanwhile, Kokopium's just holding them back. I mean, I don't know if you count that as a win or not if you're on the Dire, because you did manage to kill the Medusa, which is, you know, the main kill this game, but then you lost 2 heroes, and Kinder picks up yet another Reaper Scythe stack. Which they did actually nerf, by the way. They nerfed how much health regen it gives, because they thought it was a bit extreme, and it was, to be honest. At 9 health regen per kill. Now it's only 6, but still, that's... In fact, that number doesn't seem to add up, does it? 6 times 5 is not 22. Does that mean interestingly, the rank that you get the kill depends on how much health regen you get from it, but that is not how Axe's one works. Axe, all the stacks level up when you level up Culling Blade, whereas Necro's, it's what rank of the scythe you used gives you the stack. That's very inconsistent. But then it is Dota, isn't it? So why would they be consistent?
Okay. Monkey's courier is an orchid. So
a full orchid?
I think he's still missing the voids. So.
Oh yeah, the void stone. So he's going for orchid on Monkey King. I guess orchid's pretty good here. You orchid the Zeus, you stop him doing any damage. He's got no way of countering orchid, and he's not going for anything. Wraith King can't stun. Pugna's got nothing to stop orchid. Jakira's got nothing to stop orchid. Centaur's got nothing to stop orchid. You're getting a guaranteed 5-second silence, as well as amplifying the damage they're about to take. So, I mean, I can see it working. I'm just surprised he's not at least picked up brown boots, because it's quite painful watching how slow he walks around, even though you can jump into the trees. 50% tree dance vision AoE is very nice. Nice for support Monkey King anyway. I suppose boundless stun duration is also never bad. Nice to have a stun. Yeah, somewhat's using his life drain to instantly kill the illusions. Very smart. And Radiant are starting to take Roshan. Of course, they have Medusa at his strongest at the moment. With that Chrysalis, the full Eye of Skadi. About 2k net worth ahead of the Wraith King, who has picked up a BKB, which is obviously a very important item. But the Skeleton's attack damage, interestingly, rather than the stun duration. Right, Dai know there's a Roche, but can they fight it? That's the question. Look at the tag team damage on Roche, it's so high. I think, no, they can't. They know they're taking it, but they can't do anything about it. Medusa actually been low-key chilling. Oh, yeah. Jabatemel's turned up for a couple of fights. He unfortunately died in the last fight, but he's just been farming. If we have a look at the last hits, he's second highest on last hits, just behind Kinder, and he's comfortably ahead of Wraith King. But now, he is very low on farm. 163 last hits, but there's 339 on the Necrophos. So it's actually insane how much farm Necro has. He's level 24. Zeus is level 17. Necro's level 24. He's actually, what, 4 levels now ahead of every single hero on the Dire team. He's never died. He has had the absolutely most fantastic Necrophos game. I don't think Medusa is ever considered a sleeper hero, right? We're quite aware of how strong this hero is.
Yeah, but maybe like farming and like she can just stand there and A-click maybe is what Panda meant.
Yeah, perhaps. I think Medusa is a pretty well-known scary hero, though. I would not like to fight anyone with the Skadi. Manta Skadi is not a massive amount of damage, but the slow is really annoying. And if there's Manta hitting you as well, it does add up. They did change Skadi, though. They made it slow attack speed more, but they made it slow move speed less. So running away from Medusa is now slightly easier, or anyone with Skadi, but if you're trying to fight back, Medusa will slow your attack speed more. And 60 attack speed slow, or I think it's 30 on meta heroes. 30 attack speed slow definitely, you know, has an effect on a hero like Wraith King, who doesn't have a lot of agi, or attack speed items indeed. He's going AC, definitely going to fill in that gap a little bit.
Kinder's going to heart. Isn't that what you said that you wanted him to go as well?
I wanted him to go Pipe first, because Pipe gives so
right.
much more magic resistance than Hood, as well as buffing your team against Zeus, and helping the Medusa, and helping you to keep the creep wave safe. But Heart is always good, you know, if you've got that much health regen already.
He's also cute of an overwhelming blink there.
Overwhelming Blink on Necro. Yeah, I like Blink on Necro. Not sure I'd go Overwhelming Blink that early. Probably more likely to go Arcane Blink. Kinder is a solo player. Yeah, I go Pipe. Not usually just for my team, but for myself, because Pipe gives such a massive amount of magic resistance. And if I'm against like Zeus and Pugna and Wraith, not Wraith, and Jakiro. Oh, there's a sleep. Fantastic sleep. Radiant are ready to go. Going hard on someone, instantly dies. And that, he jumps on the spot, gets killed by the Reaper's Scythe. That comes the ultimate from Wobber. 2 buybacks from the Dire. Kawanga gets a 4-man Ice Path. Fantastic play from Jakiro, but I'm not entirely sure about that Magnifier placement. And Jabatemel still got the Aegis, doesn't mind just standing his ground. The Shard is trying to be utilised by someone, but it's not having the desired effect. Veteran's trying to kill Kinder, but Kinder says, well, I'm just going to go into the Ghost Shroud. And there's the ultimate from Veteran. He's going to come back to life. Copium does find a kill on the Zakiro. And they are dropping like flies. And still they have the Aegis. Veteran goes in hard. Tries to get a kill onto Tusk. He just does not do enough damage. Look how quickly he's being killed in return. And Kinder is just going to wait for Veteran to die. There's the Death Seeker. It does so much damage. Does it say how much damage it does? Is it just a Death Pulse? It seems to hit way harder. Yeah, the Monkey King ult doesn't really do a lot here. I'm not even sure why he casts it half the time, but he does have access to the Orchids. That's obviously the main thing. Wobber, he's had some really good ultimates this game. And I think this pretty much secures a Radiant victory now. Because Medusa is so strong. Actually second on net worth. You're not killing this Medusa. Kinder runs in, level 25 Kinder. He went for Heartstopper regen reduction, so he's played so aggressive this game, but he knows he can't die. Look at his health regen, 200 health regen. How do you even do anything against that? Look, I did say Necrophos is good against Zeus, and you can see with good reason. 12-0-10 Kinder. Absolutely crazy. Will we see Necrophos ban next game, I wonder? They've stunned him. They've stunned him. They're chaining the stun really well, but he's still got the Ghost Shroud. He's still got Shivas. He's healing way too fast. This man cannot be killed. Shark Quacky will go down, though. Orchid is not going to be enough. Backwards gets the stun, but there's just no follow-up damage. That's going to be Jakiro killed. Tries to force some stuff away. Jabatemel does too much damage. Still got the Aegis.
That's trying to get a kill onto Wobber. Does manage a kill on Wobber. They are now going to get a kill on Debate now. In fact, they still haven't killed Debate, but they will bring him down. But that is the Aegis. Medusa coming back on 100% mana, which is a very daunting task to try and deal with. And he's got the slow. Slowing down Centaur War Runner, who does have a bit of evasion. Heaven's Halberd. Copium's turned up. He kicks him very far away. And they're going to drop the Reaper's Scythe for good measure. 34 health regen bonus. Look how much health regen this man has. 190? 140 without anything else. It's just criminal how strong this Necrophos is. Copium thinks about going in again. And I think he's going to take a lot of damage here. Decrepify Jakiri just pops the BKB. Veteran is not hitting hard enough to get kicked back into his base.
That's funny.
And Kinder literally can stand here outside the entire enemy base. There is absolutely zero chance this man is dying. No, you can pop everything you want at him. He's saved by the snowball. Never mind, he's been sent into the fountain. No, he's okay. He's got the Ghost Striker. Copium is going to take the hit on that one.
Oh.
There is a blink away. Kinder cannot die. There is no chance he dies here. Absolutely none. Very unorthodox team by the Radiant, and they were all playing interesting roles, yet they still had quite a convincing win. It looked a little bit sketchy in the early mid game. Then late game, they came back strong. Sun from backwards, hello. Not a lot he can do. I think they're just playing with them now, toying with their food. Just finish it off. Come on, guys. There we go. You don't need to question whether you should eat dessert, Ollie. The answer is always yes.
Yes.
Okay. Unfortunately, we're not able to see the stats of this game as at the moment because, you know what Dota's like, and they're
Game coordinator, love it.
yeah, the game coordinator's a little bit inconsistent at times. I don't know why it happens. It's being updated apparently. Not it's down. It's being updated, so I'm not entirely sure why. But anyway, that is the end of the game. Radiant do claim the victory there. You picked the wrong team by mistake. Yes, you did, Ollie. Well, that's what happens when you play against Medusa. Do you know what I would have done? I'm sure it would have been a bad decision, but I would have picked the anti-mage mid, not the Zeus mid. And I know anti-mage is not a mid hero and probably would have a horrible time against Necrophos, but I still would have gone anti-mage mid and just tried to make it work so that you could kill the Medusa. But I don't know if it actually would have been a good idea.